Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Dr. Abdullah. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. And if you like educational content from a Black man's perspective, please come on over to All Things Education Official. Today, we're going to just say the plain out facts. Just leave Black institutions alone. We're talking about the Tennessee lawmakers' decision to dismantle an HBCU, Tennessee State University's Board of Trustees. Let's roll that first clip.
TSU calls today's vote unprecedented, unfortunate, and uncharted waters for any public university. That's from a statement here. And in that statement, university officials said the legislation will disrupt students' educational pursuits and harm the image of the university. Students and school leaders have also pointed out that the state underfunded TSU by more than $2 billion. Today, students spoke about how they're being impacted by the underfunding and the board's disbandment.
I'm upset that decisions have been made about the university without anyone having direct conversation with, as I said, the main stakeholders of the university, the students.
I don't care what happened today. Tennessee State is ours, and it will always be ours.
According to the March 2024 NBCnews.com article, Tennessee lawmakers dismantle HBCU's Board of Trustees to the dismay of students and alumni. Black lawmakers, students, and alumni of Tennessee State University are outraged that Governor Bill Lee, in an unprecedented move, signed into law legislation that dismantled the storied, historically Black college's Board of Trustees. Call for a new board began in 2023 after multiple audit reports highlighted concerns about the mishandling of finances, housing, and scholarships. A bill was then crafted that would replace 3 board members before being amended to remove all of them. A new forensic audit, however, spanning from July 2019 through June 2023 was released Wednesday. It offered dozens of recommendations and pointed to deficient processes, but did not uncover fraud or malfeasance. The following day, the Republican-controlled and minority white Tennessee House voted in favor of the bill dismantling the board, 66-25. Lee quickly signed it into law. While vacating the board, the Tennessee Assembly members did not seem to take into account that TSU had been underfunded for years to the tune of $2.1 billion, according to the Washington Post, which analyzed data from the National Center of Education Statistics between 1987 and 2020. The audit showed that Tennessee State was owed $544 million in land grant funding over 5 decades. $250 million were allocated in April 2022. The result was a severe financial funding gap in funding between the University of Tennesseeville, Knoxville, a land grant institution established in 1862, and Tennessee State, which in the last 30 years alone should have had access to an additional $2.1 billion. The Post also reported that Black land grant universities nationwide suffered a $12.6 billion disparity of funds, with the worst cases at TSU and North Carolina A&T in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's all disheartening, said Ramona Willis, a retired school teacher who graduated from Tennessee State in the 1970s. They hold back millions of dollars from the school, but yet they want to remove the board? Could some issues be because we just didn't have enough money that is just sitting out there that should be ours? It's hard to accept that they know this and yet ignore it and put our school in disarray. Blacks, let's just be very honest. Black institutions are constantly under attack by the dominant society. After the audit was completed, they found that there was no financial impropriety and there was no financial wrongdoing. And yet majority white lawmakers still saw fit to replace the board. If you go through the entire video, they state that they replaced the board with people that they were comfortable with. Makes me want to wonder, what were these people doing that made the dominant society and these Republican lawmakers so comfortable with putting them in place? Even though they were TSU alums, why were they so comfortable putting them in place? Makes one wonder, makes you say, As much as we can lay blame, though, at the feet of the white dominant society and white supremacist society, we must accept partial responsibility for this situation and this travesty of justice. Whenever you accept money from someone outside of your community, You are now accepting that you are going to buy into the golden rule. And the golden rule is the man who has the gold makes all the rules. And we must create, fund, and maintain our own institutions. Once again, we must create, fund, and maintain our own institutions. Because as the old folks say, don't give them a stick to beat you with. Once again, this is Dr. Abdullah with the African Diaspora News Channel, giving you educational content and news from a foundational Black American man's perspective. Please feel free to comment, like, and share. What are your thoughts on Tennessee lawmakers dismantling TSU's Board of Trustees? Let me know your thoughts. Please let us know that you are in the know. Peace.